Tract farm. Just wanted to provide myself as a resource for anyone who is interested in speaking back about how to make the future of the farm a truly collaborative and transparent process, including Albany City Council members who might want to give us feedback. And with permission of the council, I'd like to cede the rest of my time to Michael Beer, please.
Okay. Thank you very much. I timed it 3 times to 3 minutes. I thought it was 3 minutes. Okay. My name is Michael Beer. I live in Richmond, but for 18 years I taught kindergarten here in Albany, at Mr. McGregor on the Hill, and then at Ocean View. 26 years in the classroom altogether, and that's why I approached the Gill Tract as an educator. And I think what better resource for a school district than a farm in its midst. And in fact, there are 20 schools within a 5-mile radius of the Gill Tract, which is why the Albany Teachers Association and the Albany School Board all passed resolutions in favor of an urban farm. Even the master plan of the city refers to it and talks about acquiring it, if possible, from UC. And that's because the Gill Tract is part of Albany's history. It's been in agricultural use for generations, and because it has Class 1 soil, which is the best possible soil. And I have a little schematic map here I'd like to refer to. This is a vision. Here's the farm animals petting zoo with chickens and pigs and goats and things like that. And here's where the environmental educator would stay to greet school tours from all those schools, and the allotments for renters, the UC research, the duck pond, the farm stand, the Museum of Albany History here. I think that every grade level and every subject in our school, from K to 12, would find a state standard that they could apply here much better. Even drama, because here is the mini amphitheater. And I don't need to remind you that Albany is what it is because of its school system, you know, which I worked in and I know how hard we work, and not because of the chain supermarkets that we have. So I'd like you to all visit the farm and see what they're creating for us. I found them the most open-hearted, intelligent, idealistic, and practical young people I've ever met. When the university cut off the water, they trucked it in and are now tenderly hand-watering the plants. As I speak, the university is preparing to arrest them on the pretext that of some research. But the farmers have offered to help plant and take care of the corn. And there's actually enough land for both research and for the corn. And the problem would all be solved if the university simply gave them permission to stay, which would seem to me like a good compromise, at least until the end of the planting season. So a call to the chancellor or to the Dean of Natural Resources would be extremely helpful at this point. Now, I know that the university wants something from the city, so this is a good time to bring up the subject, and I thank the farmers for doing it just at this moment. This will probably be the final and only chance that we'll have to create this kind of program here on the land, because as you know, Albany is the northern gateway to Alameda County, and that farm is the gateway to Albany. Even the signs of the clubs are right there. So in my kindergarten class, I used to read a book called The Lorax, and I sometimes feel like the Lorax because I speak for children who are not here or who can't speak for themselves. And actually, here in my hand, I hold the last truffula seed, which I'm going to give you. Oh, I should mention it's invisible, because this truffula seed can only be seen with vision and with courage. So this opportunity across the street, this cornucopia, this last large piece of fertile land in the East Bay, called the Gill Tract, will go away unless you care.